Body image stuff is going okay. Today I took some pictures of body parts that I hadn't really liked so much in the past, like my arms, my upper arms specifically, my back, my neck and chin area. Um, and then I took a picture of something in an area that I've always kind of loved and never really had a problem or issue with, which is kind of like my butt and thighs, that kind of area. My legs, especially, have always been one of my favorite body parts because they've always been strong and just kind of, I don't know. I've just always liked them. They carry me around, they keep me upright, they keep me hiking and backpacking. Um, they're what makes my legs strong. So, yeah, I've always liked my thighs. Um, yeah, so I had a hard night the other night, last night, where I just kind of everything hit me. There's a lot of stuff kind of going on in my personal life right now, and that coupled with some self-esteem issues and stuff like that just kind of got to me. And yeah, it was a really rough night. Reached out to a friend, reached out to a couple friends and didn't hear back from anyone. So that didn't really help, but in the moment. But what I ended up doing instead was I lit some incense. I put some self love oil that I got from a little witchy shop here in town on so I could smell it and be surrounded by that scent and the ritual of it as well. And I put on some kind of fat body acceptance podcast videos on YouTube to watch, and that was great. So yeah, like I said, I'm feeling better today. I was able to take those pictures from angles that I'm not used to seeing of body parts that I'm not usually kind of into, and I kind of like the pictures. So I posted them in a fat FTM group that I'm in, trans mask, non-binary kind of group, and yeah, I because I wanted to post it, but I wasn't entirely sure about posting it to my personal Facebook. Um, I don't know why. I think I might go post it just because I think that it's important to kind of model and embrace, our bodies as they are, um, and not feel like, is it a sense of shame? What is it that's keeping me from wanting to post it on my main page? Um, there's nothing shameful in any of the pictures. There's nothing concerning. It's not, um, yeah, I don't see any problems with it at all. So I don't see why I can't post it. So maybe I'll do that as soon as I'm done recording this video. Um, but yeah, so I just kind of wanted to be here and show off these parts of my body maybe on video as well that I'm not as happy with, that I'm learning to love. Um, because here I am talking about myself, talking about self love, but I haven't owned my body through video on this channel yet, which I think is important. Um, so yeah, I think that that's important as well. Um, so I mean, I'm in my pajamas right now, so it's not like anything super exciting. But yeah, I just wanted to create a video to just kind of show what I look like, and to be kind of real open and honest and transparent about it as well. Um, so if I can get far enough back, I have a belly. Yes, these are my arms. I have some wonderful tattoos on them now. Um, Smash the Binary and Fruit and a Pansy. This is my really gay sleeve. So I love all the tattoos on there. And then this arm has most of a full sleeve. The only difference is it's not really covering the back or the inside. Um, so I'm unsure about getting the inside covered, but I do kind of want to work on this piece through here, and kind of put something there, to fill in, these gaps, and maybe leave this portion undone for now. Maybe I'll fill it in later, who knows? Um, Back as well, you know, my back has always been an area that I haven't been super excited about. Maybe it's because I don't see it that often that it just doesn't um, feel like a body part that I've owned as often or as much, rather. I also have two tattoos on my back that I don't really like. There's one that I got. It was my very first tattoo. So it was something I picked off the wall. Um, and it's a ladybug on a flower with some tribal, kind of like black work behind it. Um, so yeah, it needs to be covered. And then the other one is a piece that I had, that I kind of drew up that's not, the best because I didn't put a whole lot of effort into it. It was just supposed to be a quick kind of representative drawing, of me and um, my ex-husband. And yeah, so pieces that need to be covered, I have plans for covering them. I'd really love a pair of um, fairy wings, like kind of like leafy, earthy, mossy. Um, yeah, twigs maybe. I don't know. Fairy wings on the top, and then I really wanted to do like a chakra piece down the spine. Um, because the second one is on my lower back, along the spine. Um, but that may take a lot of work and effort and pain. So I'm not sure if I want to do that or not. Maybe with gaps between the chakras until I get down to the bottom, where that tattoo is. Maybe some creative filler, or maybe some creative filler in between them or something. I'm sure I could cover them up and make my back into, a body part that I like again. Um, and I think that normalizing it and seeing it, more and more is going to help me out a lot too. Um, so yeah, I think that, seeing body parts and realizing that they are what they are. I love my arms now because of the tattoos. Um, and oh, the other body part was my chin and my neck. I've always had a short neck, and you can't even see it through my beard, but it's pretty short. Um, and if I sit to the side, you can see it. Um, yeah, it's just kind of short, and I never really liked it because the whole, um, you're supposed to have a long, thin neck, and I've always had a short, stocky neck, regardless of what I weigh. I've always had like a double chin, regardless of what I weigh, just because of the way that my face is set up. Um, and yeah, so I'm trying to embrace these parts that I haven't embraced so much. Um, the book I read, um, really helped me. It had like journaling prompts in it, which was nice. So you journaled about different parts of your body, and what you may have said negatively towards them in the past, what you want to say positively about them moving forward. And I think that really kind of helped me heal, my relationship with some body parts. Um, so yeah, working on it still. It's not perfect. It's never going to be perfect. But here I am owning, the fat on my body, the fat person that I am now, um, and who I've become pretty recently, actually. In the past 6 months, I've gained, like 60 pounds. So it's put a lot of weight onto my body that wasn't there previously, which is kind of why I'm struggling, and kind of what has been keeping me back. But remembering that I was, you know, pretty deep into the body positivity, fat positivity movement before I lost any weight in the first place. And then realizing that 95% of diets don't work long term. People gain the weight back. And I've gained most of the weight back aside from like 40 pounds. And it was 30 pounds that I lost initially from going off of dairy, which was what was causing my chronic pain for so long, for my most of my life actually, until 2014. Um, and yeah, so let's see, 2014, that would be 31 years of my life. So it was, quite a good chunk of it. And I'm kind of getting back to what feels like a comfort zone for me, into the body positivity movement, the fat positivity movement, fat acceptance, because it was something that kind of saved me back then, um, from, negative thoughts, depression, self hatred, those kinds of things, and brought me to this place of self love. And I'm ready to be there again. When I started losing weight, I kind of fell out of it. Um, and I stopped loving myself, you know, and I longed for that, to have that back. And I think that, I'm getting there again. It's a shame that I couldn't figure that out earlier, or kind of get to that point sooner. But, it is what it is, and I'm coming back to it, around again to it now. And I think that I'm really finding the joy in my body again, and finding some love for my body as it is. And if it changes, it changes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Um, but to know that, you know, um, I can love my body and exist in this body with love and with joy, I think is really super important to me. Um, so I'm working on it. um, so yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say and show y'all. But yeah, bye.